Recent charges filed against people accused of animal neglect are just too weak.
KRDO News Channel 13's Dana Clemens is looking into what makes many of these cases minor offenses. She's live at the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region.
Heather, the Humane Society responds to many of these cases, rescuing the animals and nursing them back to health. But many of the officers here believe that the punishment for animal neglect sometimes isn't enough. 37 dogs in Penrose, investigators say, were malnourished and unsocialized. The owner, Damaris D. Chess, cited for animal abuse, but not arrested. A horrific discovery in Black Forest. 14 dead horses in a barn with starving animals, including the famous dual Peppy living among the carcasses. Owner Sherry Brunzell was sentenced to probation and 60 days in jail. Do the punishments fit the crimes?
I wish, that there were harsher penalties, that there was more consistent enforcement of those penalties.
Joe Stafford has been responding to cases of animal abuse and neglect for 15 years. The reality is, most animal neglect cases are only misdemeanors.
Personally, it's just hard to imagine, somebody looking at these animals every day, knowing that their needs are not being met, and yet, not doing anything about that situation.
Defense attorney Michael Harris says the statutes defining a crime as a misdemeanor or felony were made years ago by state legislators. And in order to rise to the felony level, the accused abuser has to have a prior animal abuse conviction on their record, knowingly torture or kill their animals, or fight with their animals.
The big, gray area that would come up is, was there torture or not? Our legislature did not give a specific definition for what they mean by torture.
Remember Loki? Robert Heckman was convicted of a felony because he intentionally tortured and killed the kitten and videotaped it. It's cases like these that make Stafford wish there was more than just punishment.
In addition to stricter laws, I wish there was more support to offer these people the help and assistance that they need.
Some of the dogs seized in Penrose are ready for adoption, but some are still too young and in need of more attention before they are ready to go out to forever homes. Reporting live in Colorado Springs, Dana Clemens, KRDO News Channel 13.
Thanks, Dana. For the next 6 months,